Welcome back to the video. So with the Bushiroad TCG Strategy Presentation happening tomorrow, I thought it would be a good idea to give not really a prediction, but a potential what Shadowverse Evolve could do with the next reveals, and more importantly, to talk about a specific collab that could honestly happen in Shadowverse Evolve, which would be adding Princess Connect. Now, Princess Connect, it has been in Shadowverse Evolve before, and this is also a side games property itself. So I'm going to give 3 reasons why Princess Connect would be a great addition to Shadowverse Evolve, and why it looks like this would be the likely outcome, mainly with the next set 11 projected to be revealed, and potentially a good way to announce another collab set. So first point is, as I mentioned before, this was originally in Shadowverse Evolve with Princess Connect Redive collab. As you can take a look and see, there's a lot of different leaders located here from the Princess Connect game. You also have special sleeves and special collabs, even having some of the leaders of basically the main characters from Princess Connect. So that is already very great sliding in, as you see over here with the Redive characters. And we'll get to one specific one coming up soon. I think a lot of people who know the Shadowverse Evolve history, or Shadowverse history, knows what I'm talking about. But yes, this is from a collab, and overall I think that this is a potential that could be added because of the main history, and mainly I think it makes the most sense looking at some of the other collabs or any of the other IPs in side games. Basically, the main 3 that look to be the most potential would be this. It could be Uma Season 2 or another set for support, or it could be Grand Blue Fantasy, which is more so a lot of people's choice, but overall I think that the main direction could be the use of Princess Connect. I think it makes a lot more sense. The second thing I would like to talk about is that this game, despite having an end of service in English, has been going pretty fruitful in JP. So if you take a look here, this is like a schedule for what is planned for Princess Connect in the JP version. A lot of people still play the JP version a lot, so this is pretty good. Overall, it gets a lot of main supports there, so I think that it makes sense for the JP side perspective that Princess Connect will be coming, and it's already a main active game, so a lot of people would be thoroughly familiar with it, especially on the JP side. And the last thing I would like to talk about is actually something a bit controversial, is that this gives an opportunity for one of the most infamous cards in Shadowverse Evolve history, or Shadowverse history. You're saying Evolve. I'm mostly the one that follows Evolve, but back in Shadowverse, the regular Shadowverse game in digital, there was a card that released, as you saw back over here. This card, Carl, Caddy Sorceress, is arguably one of the most infamous cards, and here is an example of some gameplay of why that's the case. So you look over here, and then the use of Union Burst, and start to just continually ping out, and that pretty much helped end the game. That's what a lot of strategy happened with the use of Union Burst. I'm not going to go directly a deep dive about this specific mechanic, but I do want to mention that this would be a great opportunity for Shadowverse Evolve to go mainly fix it. I feel like Union Burst would be also tricky to add in Shadowverse Evolve, but I think it'll be a great idea for KMR to figure out, or basically the Shadowverse Evolve R&D team, to figure out how to make this card overall better and not as cancerous in Shadowverse Evolve. So that is potentially an avenue that can be gone if they decide to add Princess Connect to Shadowverse Evolve. Now, other than that, I think that that's pretty much main 3 pitches on why that Princess Connect could be the next collab set. Remember, the TCG Strategy Presentation will be happening tomorrow on Tuesday. It should be around 9 o'clock, I believe. I will recheck my schedule, but I will be doing a stream on myself. We'll be broadcasting the entire TCG Strategy Presentation, and we'll see what happens if we do get Princess Connect or another collab set, or even the collab set in general. Other than that, thank you all for watching. Continue to embrace the darkness, and we will see you all in the next video.